So today, since we have a demo session on Security Plus, let me start off with our training session, okay, on Security Plus only. So see, what I was telling you, security is nothing but a union, which inside which we have various domains, okay. Majorly, these
Okay.
domains are red teaming and blue teaming. Inside security, there are two people. First one is red teamer, which is responsible for attacking, and another team is blue teaming, which is responsible for securing. So see, uh, if you want to find any vulnerability inside a system, what you can do, you can directly attack that system in order to find if any vulnerability exists inside that particular system or not. Now see, what do I mean with the word vulnerability? Okay, let me just start off with that particular terminology. Okay, so before that, let me just give you brief information about red teaming and blue teaming. Red teaming is responsible for attacking, blue teaming is responsible for defending. So inside cybersecurity, if you are interested in attacking, if you want to if you are liking to break the codes, if you are liking to break any system, then red teaming is your particular piece of cake. Then if you want to defend against any attacks, if you know how attackers attack, and if you want to fight against the attacker, then blue teaming is your like the field which where you will be wanting to a job. Okay. Now, there are two categories, red teaming and blue teaming. Inside red teaming, you will going to attack, or we can say ethical hacking is there. Wherein inside blue teaming, incident response is there. This is the field where I work in. Incident response is a category, or we can say a job role, wherein you will directly meet with attackers. Here, what the attacker will going to do, they'll going to find some loopholes, or we can say weaknesses inside any system, inside any organization, and they can get inside that particular organization. Now here comes the role of incident responder to first analyze whether the attack was successful or not, further to stop that attack, or we can say to stop that hacker. So this is the field of incident response. Now coming back to our topic. So these are two main categories inside the cybersecurity field: red teaming and blue teaming. In red teaming, you have various SWOT, you have various attacking tools like guns and etc. With the help of which you can attack. Wherein we have shields inside blue teaming, with the help of which you are going to protect any organization or system. Further, I was telling about vulnerability. Okay, so let's just start our module one with threats, attacks, and vulnerabilities. Okay, let me just take the example with the help of this picture. And okay, I want this session to be interactive, and whenever I teach, I expect students, like every student, to interact with me as well. So after showing you the example what these three terms means, I would be wanting you to explain what these three terms are. Okay, so just pay very like good attention. So we like it will be a two-way communication, okay, so that you can understand properly. Okay, let me just take the example of this boy. Okay, let's just take
Hmm.
the example wherein this is a house, this house is your house, and you are sitting peacefully inside this house. Now your house is having a very big gate. This is the main entrance gate. This gate is having a lock, but that lock is not proper lock. Okay, so some weakness is there. That means since the locking system is not proper, anyone can break inside, like they can break in, and they can attack the person who is sitting inside this house. In this case, you are sitting inside this house. Okay, we have till now we have seen we have a house inside which you are staying. Also, we have seen that this is a gate which is not having a proper lock. Okay, now there's one thief. Now the intention of the thief is like robbery. They just want some good stuff from you. Also, this thief is having a sword. If you can see, this is nothing but a sword. Now, this thief comes near to your house, and this thief see that the lock is not properly, like the gate is not having the proper locks. That means some weakness is there inside this gate. Now, what this attacker is doing here, the attacker is using his sword to break that lock system and get inside the house. Now, further getting inside the house, he see that you are sitting and he kills you. This is just an example, okay? So now let me just correlate all these scenario with these terminologies. Now here comes threats. In this particular example, what is a threat? This particular boy or this thief holding a sword is nothing but a threat to you. Okay, this boy is nothing but a threat. This boy, okay, this thief is nothing but a threat to you. Further, we have vulnerability. What is vulnerability? Vulnerability means simply means weakness. Here, where is the weakness? We have seen that this gate was providing some weakness, due to which the attacker use his sword in order to break that vulnerability, in order to break that weakness, in order to get inside your house. Here, we have seen threats, we have seen vulnerabilities. What is attack? Attack is nothing but the possibility of this threat using his sword to attack the vulnerability to get inside your house. So this is the example of threats, attacks, and vulnerabilities. Now I would want you to explain what threats, attacks, and vulnerabilities are in this example.
Okay.
Just be frank, like
Uh,
whatever you understood, you can explain.
Gate, mostly gate and lock
Okay.
system.
So
So
this gate and lock, what it denotes, if you can see here, what that gate and lock denotes, is it threat,
threat.
attack, or vulnerability? Okay. So threat is this boy, and that
Okay, okay,
weakness in gate denotes vulnerability.
okay,
And
okay.
yeah, and this boy using a sword is nothing but attack. Since the boy or a thief is attacking the gate now in order to get inside the house,
Yeah,
that is attack. Simple, very
attack.
simple.
Okay,
Okay, now
okay,
let me
okay.
quickly share how attack happens in real world. So there is a website called MKs. Okay, yeah. So see, you must have heard about phishing attacks. Okay, let me just give you one.
Fishing. Okay,
Yeah, phishing. Phishing is nothing but an email attack wherein person creates an email and they send you an email from a legitimate company in a hope that you will end up clicking on the link which is malicious. After you click on that
okay,
particular link which is malicious, your system will be hacked. Simple, really
okay,
simple. This is known as phishing attack. Now, in order to create a phishing attack, attackers or hackers use this platform. This is nothing but fake email creator. Why do we need
okay.
fake email creator? Because we wanted to send a fake email to a friend or to any organization, and further we hope that after receiving that email, the organization will going to click on that link, and after clicking on that link, we will get the access of their system. That means after clicking on that link, their system will be hacked. Okay, so in here,
It's like a
how?
spam mail, correct?
Yes, yes.
Spam mail, correct?
uh yeah, sometimes the email will be received inside the spam folders, and sometimes it is received inside the email inbox.
Okay. Email
Okay,
inbox. Okay,
yeah, so let me just show you how it happens. Let's say uh your name is Suleiman. Okay, so I
okay,
can create an email from your name, or instead let's
okay,
just take the example of some legitimate company. uh let's
okay.
say just some cosmetic company like MyGlam. Here, this is nothing but a cosmetic company, and we wanted to target some individual who will going to buy these products. Okay, so this is nothing but a legitimate website. Okay, MyGlam. Now, what we can do, we can come here and we can, let's say, type in MyGlam support, and from email support at MyGlam. And two, let me just give my email address and subject as hacked, no demarc record, something like that. You have been hacked. Simple. So this is nothing but an fake email creator, and the person
Mhm.
who is in two part, this person, this legitimate user, will going to receive a fake email from MyGlam support. Okay, let me just see what
Okay.
they are saying. Please select the item that need combustion engine to operate. Okay,
Okay.
now send. Here
Mhm.
email is sent. Now what I'm going to do, I'll going to open my email box and see whether I have received an email stating that I have been hacked. Like the email contains you have been hacked, right? So here if I can open the email, here I have received one email, and here if I can zoom, you can simply see the subject line as you have been hacked, DMARC record missing, and you have been hacked. And the email came from support@myglam.com. If you can simply see, I am not the owner of this myglam.com. I am not the owner of myglam company, and still I was able to create a fake email on their name, and I have shared this email with my email id, wherein I can see that the email is coming from myglam.com, and the message is also containing you have been hacked. So this is a simple example how a phishing email can be created. And
Okay.
similarly, we will be having more sessions like this, practical session specifically, so that you can easily learn the technologies, terminologies, as well as attacks that happens inside the cybersecurity field. So this is about security plus demo course structure.
Okay. That.
So do you have any questions or concerns, Suleiman?
No, no, right now. You have placement also provide.
What?
You will provide a placement.
Like your voice is not coming properly. Like so
Yeah,
much
you will.
sound is there.
Yeah, brother, you will provide a job vacancy, job assistant. Like
Job process what?
you have provide job assistant, placement.
Placement. Okay. See, let me just show you one quick example of where is that? Okay.
Brother,
See, this is
yeah,
security plus
brother.
certification. And if you go simply over LinkedIn, and let's say instead of LinkedIn, let's just go to Glassdoor and simply search for jobs which requires security plus certification. So you're simply going to see array. Shit, I
Yeah,
need
brother.
to log in. Let
But
me
I
just.
don't know. Yeah, brother. You have no experience in cyber security, so much of companies they wanted 2 years, 3 years experience. So how can I do?
Yeah, see, for that you will have to move strategically. How? See, uh, there are job positions which only require 1 or 2 years of experience, and that you can show very simply with the help of showcasing what the practical labs you have did. Like example, you can create a practical lab. I can help you with that, and you can post all those labs inside LinkedIn. With the help of all those
Okay,
posts, the interviewer or the job hirer or like any HR will going to see that okay, you have done all these things and you have some experience inside cybersecurity. Eventually what will going to happen, they're going to provide you the job. How? You will be having practical knowledge, as well as you will be having certifications, that is security plus, and you will be having the proper knowledge of cybersecurity. So these three things, like combining these three things, you will be easily able to get job inside cybersecurity. And see, cybersecurity is booming job role at this moment. Like the cybersecurity field is booming right now, and the jobs which are present inside cybersecurity is huge, and companies are looking for new joinees. They are looking for new energies, new like young brains. So if you are not having
mhm.
1 or 2 years of experience also, don't worry, there are some job roles, like various job roles available, like SOC analyst, NOC analyst.
Brother, I
uh,
looking for job in which countries like so that I'm asking. Which country mostly needed for 2 years, 3 years experience with any another any IT field.
Yeah, totally.
So
Like,
they
yeah, I totally get your point that all those companies are looking for 2 or 3 years experienced professional. But
yes
see,
experience.
you will have to move strategically in that way. I'll going to help you with that as well. How? See, I have mentioned one pointer that you can showcase your experience by putting all the labs that you have did inside LinkedIn or any other Glassdoor platform. And even inside your
Okay.
resume you can mention like you have 2 or 3 years of experience. And once you will
Mhm.
mention this pointer that you have 2 or 3 years of experience, the interviewer will going to ask you questions around what practical uh, knowledge you had like in the previous
Mhm.
company. So you can easily showcase the practical labs that you have did and you have posted inside your LinkedIn or Glassdoor platform. Simple. You will have to mention, you will have to like
Okay.
move strategically, smartly. Even if you are not having,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, even if you are not having proper 2 or 3 years of experience inside cybersecurity, still you can get a job.
Okay. Okay. And brother,
And
you
I'm
are
going to help you with that as well. Like various strategies are
okay.
there which I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother, can you show your placement student?
And you are having some doubts regarding network plus as well, right?
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
So in my opinion, if you can go for network plus and then security plus, it will be really good for you because you will be
Really.
having
Yeah.
proper knowledge.
Mhm. Correct. Correct.
Yeah. So just talk to
Uh,
Let Me Study team. They'll going to provide you the proper guidance regarding this like
brother, this
pathway.
conversation also one on one. Same classes also one on one or grouping calls.
Placement is the end goal, but I suggest you to go for first of all network plus and then security plus. Network plus will going to give you proper knowledge about networking, how network works, how you communicate over the internet easily. After gaining the knowledge about how you can communicate over the internet, you will going to understand how attackers communicate with the systems. After that, you can go for security plus certification. Inside this security plus certification, you are going to understand that after let's say attacker somehow like you understood how inside network plus you understood how attackers are communicating with various hosts. Okay, now you are having an aim to identify how attacker got inside the system, how attacker hacked the system, and how attacker basically taking out the information or further using ransomware to encrypt any system. So all these things will be covered inside security plus only. So first of all, you will need to understand how attacker move one place to another over the internet, and then you will need to understand how attacker basically attack, and further you will need to understand how to defend against all these attackers. So my suggestion would be to go for network plus and then security plus code structure. There that this like this particular pathway is going to provide you the proper knowledge so that you can crack any placement. Now comes the placement part, the question that you are asking. See, in placement is like you are focusing on cybersecurity jobs, correct? Now inside cybersecurity job, the companies will be asking you for practical knowledge, simply practical knowledge, because you will be working inside a cybersecurity field wherein you are responsible for defending the organizations, correct? Now if the interviewer sees that you are having a proper knowledge, then you can easily crack the job. But before that comes the process of resume shortlisting. Inside the resume, you'll have to mention that you are 1 year experience in cybersecurity, 2 years experience in cybersecurity. But how can you prove that you are experienced enough? I will going to tell you various strategies with the help of which you can mention all these pointers that you are 1 year or 2 years experience in cybersecurity. And further, once the resume gets shortlisted, you will get an interview call from the interviewer or from the job from the company wherein you have applied the job, and further you will be getting a chance to view to see the interview. Now the interviewer will going to ask you the questions around what you did in cybersecurity. Since you have mentioned 1 or 2 years of cybersecurity knowledge experience, then they're going to ask you what knowledge do you have. And here comes the role wherein you have pasted and you have uh, used various platforms like LinkedIn and all these Glassdoor's platform, where you have pasted various practical labs. Like any which ways they're going to test your practical knowledge. So the placement is the end goal. And at the end, if you are having all the knowledge, if you're having all the experience, if you're having all the practical labs, then you can easily crack any placement. But in order to reach to that placement or interview, the like various steps are there. First, knowledge. Another one is resume. Third one is shortlisting of a resume, and fourth one is getting an interview. And after that, one step is also there, that is cracking the interview. And you can only crack the interview when you have the proper knowledge. So this is the proper pathway.